So you're thinking about moving to Baltimore, Maryland? Today we're going to explore some of the best neighborhoods in and around the area we're so excited to share with you.
We'll take you around through some of the neighborhoods so you can see some of the different price points, different features that fit your style and your budget.
As always, if you stick around to the end, we're going to show you some of the best kept secrets of these gem of neighborhoods.
You're definitely not going to want to miss these, so let's get after it. So if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about Baltimore, Maryland, make sure you subscribe below, hit that notification bell so you can stay current on everything here in the Baltimore, Maryland market.
I'm Kelly Schuett.
And I'm Mike Mislinski, and we're with the W Home Group of Next Step Realty.
We get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you who are thinking about making the move to the greater Baltimore, Maryland area, and we love it. We love exploring all of our favorite neighborhoods and all of the secret places that you may or may not know about in the Baltimore metro area. So if you're new here, follow along with the journey and check out some of Baltimore's best hidden secrets. All of the information you need to connect with us is below. So reach out to us and we'll make your move to Baltimore as smooth as possible. We're so excited to get started.
Today we're in the suburb of Baltimore called the historic Glyndon area. Fun fact, this is actually where Kelly and her family live, and they've lived here for over 15 years. So who better to guide you through one of Maryland's oldest neighborhoods than someone who lives in the area? Let's dive in.
So like Mike said, I love living in Glyndon. I think it's such a charming neighborhood. There's so much to do there. It's a great place for me to be raising my two daughters. It's a charming slice of history nestled in northern Baltimore County. Picture this, it began in the mid-19th century when the area was just a landscape of rolling hills and greenery. Fast forward to 1871 and voila, Glyndon was officially established.
Now Glyndon wasn't your typical run-of-the-mill town. It was a railroad town. The railroad was the heartbeat of this quaint community, bringing tons of life and a lot of connectivity. People hopped on trains, maybe top hats, peacoats, to embark on adventures or simply enjoy a scenic commute.
It's crazy to think about, but the aristocrats who lived down in the Union Square neighborhood of Baltimore would actually board the train to spend their summers in Glyndon. So some of the first homes established in our neighborhood were summer cottages owned by prominent figures. Some of them include household names like T. Rowe Price, renowned investment manager, Piery Reese, who was the founder of Good Humor Ice Cream, and John Garrett, who's the president of the B&O Railroad.
Another draw to Glyndon in the summers was Emory Grove, a Methodist revival camp where families could spend the entire summer tenanted camp, attending Christian services, and the community aspect. Emory Grove's history is still alive today with a thriving village of cottages that pen each Memorial Day through Labor Day. Many Glyndon residents own these cottages, enjoying the community, preserving this small piece of history here in Maryland. The public is welcome to visit for songs, kids' summer camps, and holiday events, and use their historic mansion for weddings and even events. A visit here is really, truly a step back in time. Then, as the 20th century rolls in, Glyndon maintained its small town charm. The streets lined with historic homes, full of families, friendships, and maybe even a good old-fashioned block party. It's the kind of place where, everyone knows everyone, and the sense of community is strong as ever.
Today, Glyndon stands as a testament to the enduring allure of small town living. The streets are still dotted with historic architecture, and the community is still as vibrant as ever. Whether you're strolling through the historic district or grabbing a cup of coffee at the local cafe, Ricer's Daughter, enjoying a wine tasting at the Wine Post, or grabbing a famous pit beef sandwich from Santonis on a Saturday, Glyndon welcomes you with open arms and a dash of nostalgia, which is why we love it. Glyndon has two community associations. One is the Historic Glyndon Corporation, which supports the community in preserving the history many of the homes are known for. They assist residents in learning the history of their own homes and applying for grants to improve their properties. The Glyndon Community Association plans festive events for the neighborhood, like the annual Christmas tree lighting and the 4th of July parade. Designated a historic neighborhood with many homes on the National Historic Registry, you can expect to find a mix of Victorian, Craftsman, and Farmhouse options to choose from. The tree and sidewalk-lined streets are dotted with kids riding bikes, people walking their dogs, and neighbors chatting. With only a few hundred homes available, this is a sought-after place to move in Baltimore County. With home prices ranging from the low 300s to the high 800s, there are options for every budget and lifestyle here.
Now, something that we're all thinking about is the commute times. And the commute times from Glyndon are also very desirable. The neighborhood sits at the top of 795, where it meets Route 140, so the trip to Westminster is only 20 minutes. Owings Mills, with its, the metro access, is only 10 minutes away. And then the back roads over to Timonium and Towson are under 30 minutes. And then to Baltimore, only a 40-minute commute on a typical day, which, according to Google. Parents will enjoy the proximity to the Franklin School District, which is ranked 7 out of 10 by the greaterschools.org, or many private school options like Sacred Heart Catholic School, which is in the heart of the neighborhood, the JCC, Gerstel Academy, and St. Paul schools are all within 15 minutes. Whatever your educational goals are, there are tons of options to fit every budget and every need.
Glyndon has a population of under 600 people. It's more family-centric than the surrounding county, with 43% of households having children. The county percentage for households is under that at 27%. The median household income in Glyndon, Maryland is close to $125,000, and the median household income for the surrounding county is $78,000. So compared to the national median of $66,000, this neighborhood is small and well established, making it a challenging neighborhood to buy into because of the lack of turnover and the high-end properties and incomes. Today, I'm standing in historic Emory Grove. This is one of the original settlements in Glyndon, and actually has only ever been opened in the summer as a family retreat center established originally by the Methodist Church. Once upon a time, there was a tent village here that would start every summer, and families would come from the city and spend their summers together here. Today, it's a little town of small cottages that are owned by families up and down the East Coast and throughout the United States. Some neighbors here in Glyndon also own these unique cottages. It's a really special place, and it's only open every year from Memorial Day until Labor Day. It's closed all winter, and you can only come here during the summer. Let's check it out.
Here's some of the top reasons to consider Glyndon. Emory Grove has a historical connection to the Methodist Church and has served as camp meeting ground in the past. Today it remains a place where people can seek spiritual retreat and reflection. A peaceful environment can offer a break from all of the daily hustle and bustle. If you're visiting or moving between Memorial Day and Labor Day, Emory Grove is open and hosts tons of community events and gatherings. These events can be an excellent opportunity for visitors and new movers to engage with the local community, enjoy festivities, and experience the warm and welcoming atmosphere. To this day, you can buy a tiny home in this community and use it from Memorial Day to Labor Day each and every year. When you buy into this community, you do so with the understanding that you not only use this property for part of the year and that you do not actually own the land the home is on, but simply the house itself. This historic site is so iconic, people from all over own these cottages, including the neighbors in Glyndon. If you want to experience the community without buying in, it is possible to get involved in the community, as they allow the public to use their main building and pavilion for events and weddings. So there's multiple ways to explore this area.
Another neighborhood staple is Santonis Marketplace. Santonis has established itself as a local institution, serving the community for several decades. It's a family-owned local market known for quality and customer service. Stop in for one of their famous deli subs or bakery items, and on weekends in the summer, you can try their famous pit beef barbecue, and you will not be disappointed.
My personal favorite is Barron's Canine Market, and it's the perfect spot to treat our furry four-legged friends. Pets are welcome to come explore the store with you. Their selection of organic pet food and products is absolutely unmatched locally. Treat your pup to a dog wash at their DIY wash station. Snag an awesome puppy baked good for a special celebration. This local business is absolutely worth checking out if you're a dog lover and happen to be in the area or even moving to the area.
One of my personal favorites, because I am in real estate and a mom after all, is the Wine Post. It's a local wine and beverage shop that's famous for its neighborhood wine tastings each Friday night. I love to pop in there and say hi to neighbors and friends, try a new wine or two, grab a bottle and cook some dinner while mingling with neighbors. Looking for a perfect pairing for your home-cooked meal? They make thoughtful recommendations and even have a customer loyalty reward program that helps their loyal customer base cash in points towards future purchases.
Now, if you're anything like me and you like sweets, the Cow is on a historic main street and it serves up gelati in more flavors than you can absolutely think of. The line will be backed up all the way to the street, but their flavors are absolutely worth the wait.
The Harryman House is one of the high-end dining establishments in Glyndon. The town of Reisterstown dates from the late 1750s, like we said, when John Reister settled here on land acquired while Charles Calvert V, Lord of Baltimore, was proprietary of the colony of Maryland. As much as you don't care about any of that, in the late 18th century, Samuel Harryman purchased 3 lots of land which were part of John Reister's estate, and on this land, Samuel Harryman and his wife built what is now called the Harryman House. It's a true 4-room log cabin which he used to run a grocery store out of. In 1987, the quote-unquote market was converted into a restaurant. The Harryman House is forever a local favorite for steaks, cocktails, and the neighborhood's best mocktails.
This local neighborhood favorite has the small town charm you would hope for in a local restaurant, and that's the Glyndon Grill. Grab a seat at the bar and expect to connect with neighbors and visitors alike for just a quiet table date night. The Glyndon Burger is absolutely a must-try.
The Glyndon Pool is a literal watering hole for the community. This pool has an original slide that children love sliding down each summer. The grounds house a volleyball court, playground, sandy quote-unquote beach area, picnic tables, a snack shack, and family entertainment all summer long. If you're around checking out the neighborhood, let us know if you check out any of these great neighborhood gems. If you're from the neighborhood and have other local hotspots we missed, please drop a note below so we can include them in our neighborhood guide. I'm Kelly Schuett.
And I'm Mike Mislinski, and we're with the W Home Group of Next Step Realty.
We get calls and emails every day from people just like you who are thinking about making the move to Baltimore, Maryland, and we love it. We love sharing all of the amazing things that make Baltimore Charm City.
Whether it's 9 days or 90 days, we're here to make your move to Baltimore as smooth as possible.
Reach out to us anytime. We're so excited to get started helping you make your move to Baltimore, Maryland. You can call, text, or email us anytime. All of the information is below. We're so excited to help you on your journey moving towards Baltimore, Maryland because we love new neighbors and new friends. Welcome.